Most people think the Apple Store is the place to pick up the latest iPhone, but there are many things you can do there that most customers never realize. Okay, obviously you can go into an Apple Store and you can shop devices side by side with the help of a knowledgeable specialist. And if your device is on the fritz, you can go in and get Apple Care warranty service. Now, when it comes to iPhones, did you know that you can go into an Apple Store and you can activate your new phone with the latest offerings from Verizon, T-Mobile, Boost, and AT&T? Did you know that you can trade any device for any device you're buying? You could come in with a MacBook Air and trade it in on the iPhone 17. And on that note, did you know you could bring that MacBook Air in and trade it for an Apple gift card? And if that device you want to trade in is so old that it doesn't actually have any value, Apple will actually take it and recycle it for free. And most people are aware that there are educational discounts, but did you know that there's also employer discounts, including large companies or governmental agencies? And did you know that you can get price matching in an Apple Store? Kind of. It's only for predetermined retailers, and you're usually only going to get about a 10% discount maximum. Oh, and you have to prove it. Did you know that you can buy non-Apple products in an Apple Store? There are several accessories and peripherals that Apple sells from their stores, and they've actually been vetted by Apple as something that's high quality. Did you know that you can return almost anything you buy at an Apple Store within 14 days? I say almost because if you buy an iPhone with a carrier contract connected to it, you only have 3 days to return that one. And did you know that you can get a Belkin screen protector installed at the Apple Store, and it comes with a lifetime warranty from Belkin, so that if it cracks, you just let Belkin know, they send you another one, you bring it to the Apple Store, and the Apple Store will install it again for free. And here are a few around service, support, and repairs. Did you know that you can get setup device on any Apple device? Of course, that's going to cover your iPhone, getting that thing up and running, but it also covers iPad, the Apple Watch, your MacBook. If you want some help getting that up and running, you can go to the setup table and get that expertise that you need. Did you know you can go into the Apple Store for assistance with Apple ID or maybe even iCloud basics, something like that? I will suggest that you make an appointment for those sorts of visits and realize that you're going to be getting support for Apple software and not so much third-party solutions like Gmail, banking, social media, stuff like that. And did you know that Apple stores conduct sessions called Today at Apple that will introduce you to Apple technologies? These are things like Apple Intelligence, iPhone photography, or drawing on your iPad. Take a look at your store's website and you can see the schedule of those sessions. And while you can go into an Apple store for issues like a bad battery or a cracked screen for your newer devices, you can also get that same support for some of those older devices. I've got a link down in the description that'll give you some estimates for the cost of those repairs and the devices that are supported. You can also go into the Apple Store if you've got some issues going on with your hardware, but you can't really pinpoint what the issue is. They'll run some diagnostics and let you know what your options are for any repairs that you might need. And here's kind of a cool one. You can actually go into an Apple Store for introductions to some of the more advanced accessibility features that are available in your Apple devices. That includes things like voiceover, hearing assistance, magnification, and other settings. And keep in mind that Apple also offers small parts. Now, along with being able to purchase, charging cables that don't suck, you can actually get AirPods Pro tips. If they tear or something like that happens, you lose one, you can go get new ones of those. You don't have to buy new AirPods for that. And the same for the Apple Pencil. Sometimes the tips get worn down or whatever. You can actually go in and get replacements for those. And if you're trying to find adapters to either connect something to your iPad, or you just need a different audio connector to connect to some Apple device, you can actually get a wide range of options there in the Apple Store. And did you know that you can still get wired EarPods at the Apple Store? And you'll get support for USB-C, Lightning, and even a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. Well, I hope this video helped you understand some of the extra things you can get and things you can do at an Apple Store. So until next time, have fun, stay safe, and keep learning.